I now present a very great favorite item of mine, Gandhari. Gandhari, you know, was the Kaurava's mother. I picked it up from the time, I picked up the character from the time when as a young nubile girl, she came all the way from Gandhar, and she was told that she would become the queen of India. She was to marry Dhritarashtra, the prince of Kuru Vamsha, Kauravas. She came with stars in her eyes, and she was so joyful, she was so happy. She came and she saw what is Hastinapur. She saw opulence, she saw riches, and she saw the beautiful palace which was given to her. She saw the joys of the world, and she had brought her friend with her, her Dasi. And she said, come, let's go and explore this beautiful city. And are you sure I'm going to be the queen of this city? Okay, let's go. And she goes and she sees the city. And then she sees, oh goodness heavens, that great, beautiful palace, it's mine. That palace is mine. Sure, let's go inside. And she goes inside. She opens the doors and is stunned by the wealth that she sees. It's so beautiful, and she's so proud. Oh, I'm going to be the queen of this place. This is my palace. She dresses herself up. This is beautiful, her beautiful hair. She is combed and she wears a lot of jewelry. And then she is so happy. Her Sakhi, her friend, has gone out and just to see what is happening. And she sees the Sakhi coming. And she says, hey, look at my costume. Do I not look good? Why are you crying? What makes you cry like this? What's the matter? What's the matter? Please tell me. I'm listening. And then the Sakhi tells that, do you know, the man, the prince that you have married is blind from birth. Now in our society, ancient Indian society, a blind man cannot become the king. And she's horrified. And then she says that this is Vajrapat. I'm killed, I'm hit by a thunderbolt. Are you sure? Are you telling me the truth? And then she curses fate. What sort of fate is it? What have I done that I should be made to marry a blind man? And it is then that she's told that her husband is coming. She doesn't want him. She's repulsed. She doesn't want his embraces. She doesn't want his kisses. But she's a woman. She's married to him, and she has to give way. This is what happens to this beautiful young girl who came with all the high hopes in her soul, which were dashed to the ground. And then she gave birth to so many children. She felt that she was with child, and the child would not be born. Whereas she heard that Kunti had got 5 sons, and she's so angry. She beats her stomach, and out come some lumps of flesh. And she's horrified. But before anything happened, she tied a patti on her eyes. That if my husband can't see anybody, I can't go away. I'm married to him. My religion, my background will not allow me to go back to my parents' house. And if he can't see, I don't want to see this world, this dirty world in which I'm thrown. She ties a bandage on her eyes, and Gandhari never opened her eyes. So then when she gave birth to the children, she tried to touch them, and her sensitive touch told her that each child, there were 100, each child is imbued with the evil of their father. And she says, no, I don't know what to do with these children. what's happened to me? And then I go to that level where she hears there is going to be a war between the Pandavas and Kauravas. She listens to that. She pleads with Dhritarashtra, please you stop this war. Please stop this war. This is going to ruin us. This is going to ruin us. Why are you allowing it? But Dhritarashtra doesn't stop the war. And then what happens? Every time Gandhari is asking her Sakhi, tell me what's happening. Tell me what's happening on the war. In the war, what is happening? And one after the other, there are thunderbolts which hit her. First of all, so many of her sons, say 100, whatever it is, but a large number of her sons are butchered. And she says that this is Vajrapat. This is thunderbolt, it is just tearing me apart. Next she asks the Sakhi, what's happening? What's happening in the far away battlefield? And she says that Dushasana, her 11th son, his stomach was ripped open by Bhimsen and his blood drunk by Bhimsen. And then Bhimsen bathed Draupadi's hair with Dushasana's blood, and she's torn with horror, anguish. My son is killed. She once again asks the Sakhi, what is now happening in the far off place? The war is going on the water. And the Sakhi says that your son, Duryodhana, his thigh had been beaten by Bhimsen and he is dead. And once again she's just hurt. She's hurt, she can't bear what's happening. And then when about to give up her hopes, she sees that poor blind man, her own husband, coming towards her. That is where the woman in her is awakened. She had not opened her eyes all along. She opened her eyes. In my mind, she removed that bandage from her eyes to have a look at her dead children. Because now she could look at them. Now their evil was gone and they were just her own flesh and blood. And that is where she sees her husband come, the blind man, poor man, tottering towards her. And that is where the woman in her rises and she wipes away his tears. She says, please don't cry. Don't cry. We have to bear this. Can we go together? Come, let's go together to the forest. Now is the time when we have to return to the forest. And don't worry, you can rely upon me. And she now takes his hand, puts it on her shoulder and guides him towards the forest. Now she is the leading force who is going to look after, take care of this poor blind man, Gandhari.
കണ്ടില്ലെങ്കിലും അപരിഗ്രഹഭാവത്തിൽ